I'm Adam, the fixer, and I've seen the security systems of the world's most private individuals fail. But sometimes, the failure isn't a glitch in the software, it's a terrifying lapse in the fragile boundary between a celebrity and the outside world. This isn't about ghosts, this is about real-life horror, the kind that walks right through your front door. Our subject is Keanu Reeves, a man known globally not just for his iconic roles in The Matrix and John Wick, but for his extreme privacy and humble life. A man who shuns the ostentatious mansions for quiet, guarded homes. In 2014, Keanu Reeves faced one of the most chilling, real-life home invasions that Hollywood has ever seen. An incident so personal and disturbing, it exposed the fragility of even the most expensive security. The initial reports were minimal, but the internal security files I later reviewed tell a much darker story. The incident began in the early morning hours, approximately 4 a.m., at his heavily secured Hollywood Hills residence. Keanu Reeves was asleep. His security systems, multiple layers of laser grids, motion sensors, and high-definition cameras were all operational. But on this specific night, none of it mattered. The first sign of trouble wasn't a blaring siren, but silence. The initial police report stated that a female intruder managed to breach the perimeter without triggering the primary alarms. She didn't break a window or smash a door. She simply found an unlocked door. She walked directly into his library. The home's automation system, the kind of smart tech I usually install and maintain, registered her presence only when she entered the main living space, a full 40 minutes after she entered the property. When Keanu Reeves was finally woken by the subdued chime of his inner perimeter alert, he found the woman in his library, sitting silently in a chair. She wasn't carrying a weapon, she was simply watching. The true horror wasn't the break-in, it was the chilling, calculated simplicity of the act. She had been there, undetected, for nearly an hour. The security footage I analyzed later confirmed the terrifying truth. The woman had been observing the house, waiting for that single, minuscule window of opportunity. She wasn't a professional burglar. She was an obsessive fan who had meticulously studied his habits. Keanu Reeves, with the unkerning calm he possesses, confronted her. He didn't call the police immediately. He engaged her, asking, "Why are you here?" This personal confrontation, captured on silent backup feeds, showed the profound violation of his sanctuary. He managed to keep her calm until he could call the police, who arrived and removed her without incident. But the story doesn't end there. Just 3 days later, the violation repeated. Another female intruder entered his property, this time by breaking a small glass pane to gain access to the pool maintenance shed. This second woman then stripped naked and entered his pool, waiting for him. The files showed that the security team was still scrambling to patch the flaws from the first incident when the second one occurred. The systemic failure wasn't just physical, it was psychological. The star who craves solitude was twice invaded by those obsessed with him. Keanu Reeves took immediate, drastic action. He dramatically upgraded his perimeter security, installing custom biometric locks and advanced sensor arrays that were a nightmare to maintain. But the real lesson from this incident, confirmed by every security expert on the file, is that you can build the highest walls, but if there's a crack, a moment of human error, an unlocked door, the outside world will find a way in. The terrifying reality of being that famous is that your life is never truly yours. This wasn't a movie plot or a ghost story. This was a real-life horror show that proved that sometimes the most sophisticated security systems in the world are defeated by the most basic of human mistakes, a lack of vigilance. The fear isn't in the noise, it's in the silence before the trespasser sits down. If you want to hear more about the terrifying realities of celebrity privacy failures, from secret tunnels to stalker breaches, then hit subscribe and turn on notifications. The next secret is always a click away.